We're talking about partnerships today and how vital they are for expertise, leveraging resources, scaling impact.
We know that foreign policy is much more effective. We engage the private sector to help us formulate that policy and implement on that policy.
From the very sort of early foundational policy documents of this administration, there's been a real sense that we need to elevate the role of public-private partnership and ensure that our federal agencies, all of our practitioners feel both resourced and empowered to use this tool.
A good idea can come from anyone, anywhere, at any time. Sometimes the best ideas aren't just coming from folks here in DC.
We can't do this as governments alone, and it's particularly important to have these partnerships across private sector, nonprofits, et cetera.
I think if we really want to be successful, we have to be able to find these opportunities to work with companies, both large and also local.
What we seek to do in private sector engagement is co-creation, collaboration, co-finance, risk sharing.
I think what's unique is that increasingly we're seeing that private sector, including MasterCard, is no longer being asked just to write a check, but actually to think about what are the capacities, the technology, the expertise, the assets that we can bring to solve pressing development challenges all around the world. And importantly, to do so in a way that actually aligns to our core business interests as well.
Oftentimes when there is this humanitarian crisis, the private sector is seen as this, ATM machine, here's a pledge, donate here. They said we have so much more to offer than just, cash contributions. And I think part of it is really sitting down with them and trying to understand what are these contributions that they do have.
Being able to partner with the State Department, we get access to all of these embassies and get to have camps in India and Mexico and Sub-Saharan Africa. But what is so important is that our corporate partners not only help provide resources so that the camp is free to any of our attendees, but also they provide those mentors. So women who are doing these jobs and men show up and teach the workshops.
There is no way that USAID alone is going to reach the 2 Power Africa goals. There's no way that USAID and CDC alone are going to reach the PEPFAR goals. They're set at a level that really requires us to partnership.
It'd be hard for me to think of one of the 45 countries that have gone to over these last 18 months where we were not absolutely counting on civil society, on academic institutions, on nonprofits to come in and help work with us. And that is from Africa, across Asia, and into Latin America and Europe.
One piece of advice is go big, go important. It's just, the world needs big ideas. Don't do just the small things that help one part of a village in one country at a time.